Welcome back to the content you guys are wanting to see. We are done with hurricanes for now. They say they say there's another one out there, and it's a possibility of forming into something, but it's way out there. So
it's really cold this morning,
dude.
I'm wearing a coat, so hopefully this will make them go away.
It dropped to like 60 degrees last night, which October in Florida, 60 degrees is almost unheard of. That's insane. I think it is. To me, it feels like the drop was it was 90 degrees last week, went to 60. So, but we got some cool stuff. We are headed to Plant Bamboo this weekend for the Trucks Gone Wild event. You guys know what that means. We're about to have a good time, about to do some really rowdy stuff. So we're getting all the toys ready, everything getting ready to go. So far, been working on the Can-Am here. She had a little issue with the ball joint, got that taken care of. Now we're gonna grease everything up and get this thing ready to ride. That way we got basically an extra vehicle, because you never know, our main vehicle could break right away. You always want to bring two.
You don't know, the old budget boggers, she could get real deep.
It looks pretty deep out there because they got a ton of rain. They're trying to pump all the water out, make it more mud, but I just don't think they're going to have the time to do it. So either way, it's going to be, really good time. We always have a good time out there. Unfortunately, the mud truck is not ready yet. It's looking good, but we still have a long ways to go on it. We're getting a parts list right now, and then we will be getting this back here shortly, and hopefully be able to get this thing dialed in and maybe ready for the beginning of the year. I don't want to push it. We've taken our time with this thing. There's no reason to push this project. I want it to be 110% when it's done, because I'll be honest, this truck's never been 110%. When we got it done, I took it out with no powder coat, the whole deal. We spent 2 weeks on getting it done, took it out, never even powder coated or painted the thing, had to come back, sand everything down, repaint it, powder everything, and then from then on it bogged its life away. So, but it's looking really good, as you guys know. We have a lot of work to do on it still, but got a little parts order we're doing. Once we figure out what else we need, we should be back trucking away on this thing. Really like to put a week at a time into this thing. There's so much to do. I don't want to jump on it for 3 hours and then 3 hours and 3 hours, and it just adds up and adds up and adds up and adds up. And then I'd like to really jump on it and stay on it. So that's why until we get another bundle of stuff ready to go, we're gonna be holding off on this thing. Hopefully next couple weeks. We got a lot of events to do next couple weeks, but I can tell you, getting into November and all of December, we don't really have any events. So this thing will be priority for the end of the year. So now we get to our other ride out here, huh? Other ride. Let's go outside. Portlet survived the hurricane. You know the deal.
It's good.
It's still here.
Member of the team. I go in there, do all my paperwork.
This is a mud pit out here still. We have so much moisture in the ground. It's insane.
And it hasn't rained for what, a week?
Since the hurricane.
Yeah, since the hurricane. And it's
been a week.
Saturated with water.
It's so wet, man. But the Budget Bogger is ready to go. We think the Budget Bogger is ready to go.
I think everything's ready.
We had a carry bearing come apart on us, so we had to throw a carry bearing in it. And a power steering pump went bad on us, so we put a power steering pump and carry bearing. With these 44s, it's probably a really good idea if you were to build one yourself to throw a hydraulic assist steering on it. This is a lot of work on that factory pump, or go full hydraulic if you're gonna make it completely a mud truck. But these are big tires to spin and turn. Really would be probably a good thing to have really be a good thing to have a hydraulic assist steering on it. So we're gonna get this thing fired up though, and hopefully go take it for a spin and nothing breaks, and be ready to load this thing on the trailer. So one more thing on the mud truck, another step. Dude, look at these wheels. Didn't look very big until we pulled them off the truck. And we're going bigger.
Yeah, these are 20s.
20 by 10s.
Yeah.
Dude, these things are freaking massive.
They are huge. They do not look this big when they've got wheels with tires.
No, they don't look that big at all. Like, I didn't think they were that big. So these are the original OG Mega Truck wheels. I was going to, as you can see, what you do with these is you buy the barrels, and then they don't make a 34 by 18 barrel. So we originally bought the barrels, a company welded this piece in here, and they widened them to 18 inches. Well, now I would like to go to a 20-inch wide wheel. We want to give the truck a little more width, and then we want to change the offset too. So the centers need to be cut out and moved. So because of all that work that's going to have to be done, I think I'm just going to buy some 34-inch barrels, which is the shell, the outside, and then I'm going to have someone widen them to 20 inches. Because like I said, I think the biggest you can get is a 34 by 16. These are tractor barrels, so tractors are not running 34 by 20s. But I think I would like to go with a 20-inch wide wheel and then reset the offset a little bit. I think it'll look really good, and it'll make the truck have a little more stance, give the tires a little more stance. They won't be as skinny. And then we're still going to run the same size tire on it, but wheels I think need to be widened. Right? You agree? Yeah. I agree.
You think maybe if you don't reuse these, I could have one of these for a fire pit at my house?
Dude, they're freaking huge, aren't they? I didn't realize, like, I mean, I remember having them built before, and I remember they were big, but you don't remember until you get them again. So,
just a side note, and use it or not, but part of the thing with cutting the centers out, it's not necessarily even just the amount of work, it's to make them look good, because we're trying to make them look good. So
yeah. Cutting the centers out, Justin is the one who brought this up to me yesterday, was when you cut the centers out, we've done it before on different wheels, you never get the centers or the wheel shells to look good again. And because we're moving the centerpiece, it's going to be real hard to have these things looking really, really, really good when we grinded a bunch of the parts out. So to have these things looking like new, we don't have a bunch of grind marks in them, that's another reason that I think we're going to go with new shells. I'm hoping I can just sell these and then get some money back for these, and hopefully at least just pay for the shells, because by the time you cut them out and the labor to do all that, everything we want to do, I think he's right. I think it's going to be a better to do it without cutting everything out and just get some new shells. You think the old Budget Bogger is good?
I think so. I put oil in it, check transmission fluid, see if she fires.
Get these wheels out of here, huh?
Yeah, I gotta pull it up, get the wheels unloaded. See if she fires. Oh, she gonna fire. Yes, sir. That's a good thing. Go ahead. Clean our fog lights off. Clean the headlights off there real quick. So clean the headlights off. Hey, you can keep coming forward. No problem at all. Absolutely. Thing's more stout than I thought. You know what they say, if you can't dodge it, ram it. I know, that's what I thought you were gonna. Seed's a little stouter than I thought she was gonna be. These tires unloaded here. I was thinking maybe, what do you think about maybe we cut the fenders out of my truck I drive every day and put 44s on it? I kind of like driving this thing.
I don't know why you haven't done that yet.
I've seriously thought about it.
I don't know why you haven't even... I don't know why you're just thinking about this.
I'm not just thinking about it, but...
I mean, all the hard work's already done.
That's what, all the math is already done. I think I got the same lift on my truck, so
It's probably about the same size.
it'll work fine.
I will say this, I don't feel it yet. The carrier bearing being completely shot like it was, had some pretty bad axle wrap, and I haven't felt axle wrap once, which we've only done one little power brake deal, but so far it's been good. So let's see how the old girl feels here. Oh man.
Now we haven't had this really mud bog bogging other than at Rancho since you put gears in it, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think Rancho's the only place we
We
went
really
with
mud
gears.
bog it.
So this would be, and we did a little bit there.
Yeah, in that one
That
pit,
one
but
area.
haven't really got in
This'll
any like
be-
2 foot mud and just been able
I
to let them
think this
swing.
will be fun.
Yeah.
This will be a really good time.
Yeah, is this thing with these boggers, the tread depth that's on these boggers, and like 2 foot of mud, these things should just
Should wing it pretty good.
Not too bad for 44s.
They might do a burnout.
Yeah. This guy, every single time I fix something, he has to come out here and rip around the backyard and see if he can tear it up. This guy just always trying to tear the stuff up.
We have to test our
We
work.
fix it and we got to tear it up.
You gotta leave in 12 hours to be able to test it out.
That's true. It's the perfect time to try it right before we have to leave. There's a whole bunch of obstacles on the track now. We might leave those for the next lawnmower race. We lost part of a tree. That's probably more dangerous now. Hey, watch out for your little hole over there, bud. Don't want to do a header out of the old F-250. Always love when it makes that popping noise. That makes me feel real safe. Oh. Everything seems to be good. That popping concerns me every time, but I think it's okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah, no reason not to give that a shot. Might be the new burnout rig. I don't know if
Ready
you.
for bamboo.
I don't know if you've noticed, but you ain't got a lot of hide left on them old
Plenty,
girls.
dude. Put my whole finger in here.
Ooh,
It's a lot. These lugs, dude, they'll do some damage to you.
they
Okay.
will.
I got to get them warmed up. So now we go in the mud. They're a little grippy.
Oh, I get it.
I wore
see,
some
I
of the-
understand.
some
My
of the-
apologies. Scientific.
I wore
stuff.
some of the dry rot off of them.
Gotcha. Scientific stuff. I
Made them
understand.
back to rubber again. Now they're
Yeah,
still pretty
nice
dry
and,
rotted.
nice and soft now.
The old girl is good to go. About ready for plant bamboo. We're not going to break it tonight. We're going to call it a day before anything breaks. But another thing we just did, we got the paddles on the X3, baby.
Whoa, hold on. Whoa. What did you do to my RV? The light is missing. Is that the storm or was
You
that
just saw that?
Yes.
Are you serious? You didn't know that happened? I'm pretty disappointed in myself, actually.
This is not storm damage, bud. What is this?
Well, so I thought I told you about it, no?
You know what I originally noticed is this. I thought, I wonder where that bulb goes. And then I figured it probably goes right here.
That was my bad. She's a classic, and I messed it up. I was backing it up. I lost one of the small mirrors. I was backing it up the other day, and unfortunately, I caught the corner of a flatbed, and it took that little piece out. So
Well, unfortunately,
That sucks.
Mr. Newmar called me the other day. He asked me if everything's been going good with the coach. And I'm going to have to let him know about this. Because
we got to get this thing cleaned up. She's looking kind of raggedy, man. After the storm, we really ain't cleaned it up.
headlights blown out.
Yeah, that was my fault. Whatever. So, guys, as you can see, we got the paddles on the X3. And we're about ready to go rip this thing in the dunes next week. So that's right, guys. Be expecting some dune videos. Got this thing all dialed in and ready to go. Might as well make sure it runs good. I haven't ridden it in forever. It is still for sale right now, actually. So it is for sale if anybody wants to buy it after it's at the dunes. Get a hold of me in California. Whatever. Could be yours. Drop it off on the way home.
Just a side note. This is the only time that I'm ever truthfully nervous.
What do you mean?
Is at
He
the
doesn't
sand
like
dunes. I don't like
He
it.
doesn't like the dunes. I wouldn't like it if I was riding either. Dude, I need to rip this thing. We just put the tires on it. Haven't touched it. Need to rip. A little bit of storm damage. That's all the barn did was that. Sucks, but it was a brand new fender actually. So maybe we can clean her up a little bit.
She is looking pretty good though, really.
Pretty clean, dude. I'm telling you, we got spit shined her up. Let's go rip it, dude. Dude, I miss this thing. Well, guys, we're gonna call it there. Kind of a short video today. We haven't had a lot going on here at the shop this week. We've been very busy getting everything dialed back in. Obviously, after the storms, it throws everything off. Throws your whole schedule off, the whole deal. So now that we are back to normal, hopefully there's one more little storm out there. Hopefully it just goes away. But now they're back to normal. This thing's about to leave for Glamis. About to load this rig up on the trailer, get it ready for plant bamboo. And hopefully everything is all set and good and we don't have any issues. About to be a blast this weekend. Can't wait. Always a fun time going out to plant bamboo. We always have a blast. And this will be really fun with the Budget Bogger. The first time on the gears and 44s at like a real mud bog. And so it should be really exciting, really fun, really pumped up to do it. Thank you guys for watching the videos. Thank you guys for all the support. I wish the video was longer and we had more action in it. But with all the recent events, we've just been struggling and hustling to get everything back together and get it all going. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching the JE channel. Hope to see some of you guys out there plant bamboo this weekend. If I do, just come by, say hi. Don't be shy. We'll see you out there. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate you. We'll see you next time.